Herbie!
Yes.
Have you seen what Mr. Viking's been working on lately?
You want the Derby car, calendar, or the shirts?
Let's go with the calendar.
Yes I have, and I cannot wait to get my grubby hands on one of those.
Straight up, neither can I, Herbie. And for those of you who do not know what we're talking about, check this out. Paul Twite and the Page Posse are putting together a demolition derby calendar.
It's gonna be a sweet ass calendar. You know, they got some good looking ladies out of the shop and a professional photographer to do the job.
You can see some of the photo shoots on Paul's YouTube channel.
Right, then just go to youtube.com/Mr. Viking in case you didn't know by now.
And if you didn't know, well now you know. BAM!
Right! You know, once these calendars are made available, you'll be able to purchase them at bbddn.com.
That's right, Herbie. There's going to be a new section added to the products page for all the cool Page Posse gear.
Nice. The Talk Derby to Me shirt, like this, Talk Derby to Me. You know, the Page Posse Motor Sports shirt, the Booze Brothers Skull shirt, the Derby calendar, and more will all be available soon on bbddn.com.
Awesome!
Speaking of the Page Posse, I'm actually going to be paying them a visit real soon.
Oh yeah, Herbie, you're going to that derby up there in Coeur d'Alene!
Yes sirree, August 28th. I'll be there at the Kootenai County Fairgrounds, up there in northern Idaho, to film the derby and visit with the posse.
That's going to be a blast, buddy. I wish I could go with you, Herbie, but that's the weekend before I crash the Volvo down in McArthur, California. I'm going to be preparing for my big debut, if you know what I'm saying.
So you're actually, you're going to go through with it, huh?
You better believe it, Herbie. I'm going to destroy that Volvo and anything that comes in contact with it on September 4th, McArthur, California. I assure you of that.
Nice, awesome. You know what? And I'll be there to film it.
So you're going to go down to Coeur d'Alene on the 28th of August, to California the next weekend?
Yep, that's how I do things, man.
You are an animal, Herbie. An animal! F-A, Herbie! F-A!
Right, I'm not really the animal, my beard is. So, anyway,
Yeah, that's right, beard.
What's next?
So, Herb comes into a building, it's Herb and the beard. You know, you gotta order a table for two. You know what I'm saying? So, on a side note,
Okay.
we just spoke of the bbddn.com and the Page Posse gear and all that good stuff. Technical stuff, by the way. Let's get over to the other changes to bbddn.com while we're at it.
Right. The driver tracker is no longer the driver tracker, is it?
What? Okay, you're right. It's not. It's now the Derby Driver Army.
It still works the same. We just foresee the Derby Driver Army to be more fitting.
Indeed it is, Herb. The Derby driving soldiers are signed up to represent the areas all across America and Canada. Show them, Herb.
Okay, check this out.
Bam!
That's just for you. Okay, so what we need to do is go to bbddn.com. Alright, so it's right here. Right here is your driver tracker, and that's what's going to be changed to the Derby Driver Army. But if you click on that, it'll take you to the page I'm going to show you in a second. If you scroll down on the home page here, this driver tracker is going to be changing to the Derby Driver Army. And on here you can see all these numbers on the states, and that's just basically how many people have registered for that state. So if you click on the map, that'll take you to the categories where basically it's the regions. So if we're going to say we're from New York. So we just click on the Northeast USA region. And what that does is that brings up, all the states that were in that little region there. So we'll click on New York. You're going to scroll down this bad boy until you find an empty one. A lot of folks from New York. Keep on scrolling. Scroll some more. Okay, so you get down here. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to put your name in there. And in the reply area, go ahead and put your experience and whatever the information you want to throw in there. And once you do your little code here and you hit enter, that's going to change this number. Right now we're at 45. So obviously it's going to change to 46, and what that'll do is that will change that map to show that New York has 46 drivers that are registered. And basically, that is how it works. So there you go.
Awesome! Awesome piece, Herb. Awesome piece. It's that simple, folks. You saw it right there. Go to bbddn.com today and represent.
Next. Okay, so the hit of the year contest. Let's get it going, people.
That's right. Come on. I mean, really, people. You guys know what to do, and if you don't, you need to figure it out because you can win some cool stuff, or maybe you just don't like winning.
I know I like winning.
I like winning too, Herb. I tell you what, who doesn't, right? Anyway, get your ass to bbdn.com, check it out, give us some feedback, huh?
All right, so let's see who Doug has for the National Derby Driver Recognition.
Hooah. Let's do that. What do you say, Doug? Hooah?
Alright, thanks guys. This month we recognize Dylan Schober out of Bridger, Montana. Dylan has been a derby driver for almost 10 years. He got into it when one of his good friends started promoting derbies and convinced him to give it a shot. He found a mid-80s front-wheel drive caddy but had no clue how to build it. He didn't even have torches, a welder, or any of the building necessities. He just put the original gas tank in the back seat, painted it up, and called it good. After that, it was derby time. Dylan said his first hit was a full tracker against an Impala. The full tracker is when you start here, your competitor starts here, all the way across the track and you hit. And that was that. One shot, one kill, and the caddy destroyed. May have been a lesson learned there, but I bet even if that caddy was built right, it still would have suffered the same fate against that Impala. I'm just saying. Anyway, nowadays Dylan does about 3 to 4 derbies a year and often competes against his wife and brother-in-law. He said they are all very competitive, and a few years ago, his wife beat him and her brother. And her brother still holds a little grudge, being beat by his little sister-in-law. Yeah, I don't think I can handle losing to my little sister either. Okay, so Dylan's favorite cars to derby are GM wagons, and he said his least favorite part of building derby cars is removing the dead mice. Don't blame you there. Dylan's advice for the rookies is build a safe car and never turn down advice from veteran drivers, even if it may sound dumb, and also have fun. So lastly, he said his motto is, I may not win, but you will remember me when the derby is over. I like it, and I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Out of Bridger, Montana, that was Dylan Schober. Back to you guys and build that derby car.
Nice work, Doug. Per usual.
Montana, check.
So how many states we got left, Herb?
We've got a total of 24. You gotta check out the map. You know, if your state does not actually have a red dot, in it, that means we have not featured a driver from your state yet.
So 24, that's cool. If you or a derby driver you know is from one of these states without a red dot, you would like to be featured, email the nddr@bbddn.com.
It's just that simple.
That it is, Herb. So what's next?
I say, how about the YouTube Demolition Derby channel feature for the month?
I love it! What do we have this month?
I believe it's Junior Smith.
Oh, yeah. This is a good one. Let's see the trailer.
Roll it. Oh, over there. Roll it.
Roll it.
Dang, I didn't see it. That's nice. favorites right there.
All right, so I think that's it then, huh?
Okay, let's get on out of here.
So right on, brother. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
And until next time,
Build that derby car!